Welcome in, fat boy. All right. On our Sunday nights, we do a combo between football and baseball. You get a team for both sports. The combos are listed in the show notes. We do $6 spins. High bid gets the Nationals and the Commanders. Welcome in, True Blue. Welcome in, Scott. Welcome in, John Ficklebot. Appreciate you getting us started, Scott. Welcome in, Bill. All right, first combo off of the board is going to be the Cowboys and the Rangers. All right, another spot down for Scott here. And the wheel's going to stop us on the Packers and the Brewers. Welcome in, Irish. Not sure if you saw about. I did tag you last night. You got a couple hits in the break. Not sure if you went back and rewatched it or not. Or if you want to know, or if you'd like to be surprised. I actually already got them all packaged up, unfortunately, but you hit a Cooper Pratt Mega Box Auto, and then you hit one of the repacks, which was a Benny Montgomery Gold Shimmer SGC 10 to 50. Welcome in, Comfloor. Welcome in, Carl. So the first hit was a Cooper Pratt Mega Box Auto, and then the second one was a Benny Montgomery Gold Shimmer Bowman Chrome SGC 10. All right, Scott's gonna go for the C2 pick one and high bid. High bid gets these two teams, the Washington combo. The bottom ones get free passes. So if we hit the White Sox, the Guardians, or the Pirates, you can use the free pass without any other. You don't have to stash them. You can stash them, but you You're not stuck with them. All right, so first one we got here is the Bucks and the Rays. The second one for Scott is the Rams and Dodgers. Okay. All right, Rams and Dodgers, nice choice there. Yeah, I guess I should make a little sign free pass eligible here. I never really considered that high bid on there. Appreciate the question though. All right. There are 2 combo spots to get you an extra football team since there's 32 NFL and 30 baseball. So see, the Titans and Saints are grouped together, and the Jags and the Panthers are grouped together. Let's see if we can. Kinda. Sorta. We'll try that. Free pass teams. Send a couple invites out. See if we can get some more people in here. Welcome in, guys. We are doing a combo break. 2 football blasters, 2 baseball blasters. You're going to get a combo spot with a team from both sports. Welcome in, Mega. Send a couple more here. Welcome in, Joe. I got all the break packages from last night put together. I remember to put the Ellie Lunar in there for you. Just it actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was kind of dreading it. I sorted them out by teams, and then I just went one by one and by everybody's slips that printed out, and then I pulled the players for each team. It wasn't too bad. I used to dread sorting baseball, but now I dread sorting football. I got a pretty good routine. I'll bring two of the sorting trays, and I'll use one for National League, one for American League, and I've memorized the spot for the divisions, and I put them in each row. So I've gotten a little bit of a system down. Apparently, Gary watched the Giants game. Hey, one of the members from the Facebook group was at the game for Denver, and he actually left. He gave up on the game and left. He's kicking himself now. Welcome in, Darth. I kind of saw what you were doing, and it wasn't a bad strategy. It just didn't work out with the boxes, I guess. I was expecting a case hit and not as many autos, honestly. I just wasn't as sure if we were going to get a GPK or a Ascensions or Spotlight. I was really hoping for one of them. I was kind of surprised. The other case that we've opened haven't we've only hit like two autos, and we're already halfway through. So that was a different case than what our first case was, or yeah. So far, we're continuing out of the first case on Wednesday. Appreciate you hopping in, Joe. I mean, there was a lot of rep. I guess not as much color. There's like two colors. I think the gold Churio, I think it was, and then the steel metal auto, and then there was the Roman Anthony. But there was like five autos. I don't know. I other than the repetition, I wasn't too upset with the megas. All right, stashing on Steelers and Pirates or pass. There is a 24 box with potential Paul Skeens, but just a disclaimer. We can free pass it or we can stash it. I would hate to be your waiter. The Bucks and the Rays. I think if we did the pick your team again, or the pick your player again, I'd do a couple of small adjustments. Yeah, so we got Bucky in the 24. I believe Caminero in this 24. And then Rashad White, I think, in the 23. And then the 25, I'm drawing a blank on the Rays. Caminero is all that matters. He's got to get Judge out of his way. All right, Gary is taking down the Lions and the Tigers. Not a bad spin. Welcome in, guys. If you just joined us, we're doing a multi-sport mixture. You get a football and baseball team for $6. We're opening 4 blasters. Welcome in, Fred. Multi-sport mixer. We got baseball and football in this break. 2 blasters from each. You're going to get a football and a baseball team with each spin. The combos are listed in the show notes. Sometimes it's hard to read on the wheel. I would like to place a bet. I could easily see some pitchers pitching around him next year, which would hurt his home run chances. Welcome in, 69. Welcome in, Jeremy G. Oh, forgot Use the free pass here. Bob forgot. He said, I even got you a present. All right, stash or pass spin here for Derry. Stash or pass on the Philly combo. Eagles and the Phillies. Says pass. Says I have enough Bryce Harper. And I need more Tua in my life. I think he outbid you, Joe. He took the stasher pass off that spin. He was really he wasted $2 to get the Dolphins to make you mad. Welcome in, Logan Breaks. JDS, Unforgiven. Welcome in, guys. Broncos and the Rockies. All right, next spot's live. Welcome in, Fatty Daddy. Welcome in, Joel. Yeah, I saw your Lego project. How's that coming along? You want to hit Valor Sports. Welcome in, Rusty. Ah, well, what happened to where you don't take the ideas of your customers? What happened to that? Or is the Lego your idea? Welcome in, Pickard. Yes, Scott got the Dodgers. I think right before you came in, he took a C2 pick one and got the Dodgers. Welcome in, Mark. I remember their team wasn't too bad either. Between trying to think of the other ones. Might have been the Bucks. Welcome in, Mag Dog. Not too bad, Mark. How about yourself? Just hanging out, running some random combos for our Sunday night mixer. Watching some 49ers and Falcons play. Got all the packages from last night put together, so they'll be out in the morning. He went quiet on us, so I might have upset him. Yeah, I thought so too. I've I've got a couple things I'd like to tweak if we do the pick your player again. I wanted to try a couple of those out because when Bowman draft hits in December, I'd like to try to do some of those breaks on like a little bit higher of a level, kind of like what we did last night. I do have some pro debut on the way. I didn't go crazy on it because we haven't or I haven't broke any of it on here before, but I did grab a couple boxes of those, a couple boxes of update, and then we got some retail hobby holiday coming in. So just gotten a little bit of everything. Figure out what everybody likes. Sometimes you don't know about the product till it hits, and it's either a big hit or a big bust. The pro debut is going to be a little bit of a trick to sort, but shouldn't be too bad. Learning all the minor league teams. It'll probably be more of the player recognition. But last year's pro debut, I think they really upped their game. I think it was better than years past. So hopefully they can continue that direction. And I think the holiday comes, and the week after is update, and the week after that's pro debut. Did it get backed up? That's terrible. Yeah, they probably forgot to put like, I don't know, some big name in it. Like Cal Raleigh get or something dumb. You're not wrong. I mean, I used to be able to score higher on tops every single release until Fanatics took over. It's kind of weird how that happened. Welcome in, Pop Fly. We're doing a random combo break. You get a baseball and football team, and we're ripping 2 baseball blasters, 2 football blasters. High bid gets the Washington combo. We do offer free passes for the 3 bottom teams. Welcome in, Wazoo. $6 combos, football and baseball, multi-sport mixer. $6 spins for our multi-sport mixer. We got 24 archives, 25 Topps Chrome baseball, 23 Prism football, and 24 totally certified football. Each spin gets you a football and baseball team. 2 lucky spots will get you an additional football team. We do have Jags and Panthers on the Cardinal spot, and the Titans and the Saints with the Padres. Appreciate you hopping in, Scott. And the Arizona Cardinals and Diamondbacks. Welcome in, Jay Browner. Doing a multi-sport mixer, football and baseball, $6 spins, 4 blaster break. Welcome in, Drew. Welcome in, yes. Welcome in, Alex. Welcome back, Gary. I honestly didn't think Mac Jones was going to be a thing again. I thought Sam Howell had a bigger chance than Mac Jones. Exactly, I guess. Yeah, the Geno one I've kind of gotten accustomed to. But he went so long before becoming a thing, and then Darnold just bounced around. Everybody kept giving him a chance. I guess that's the same with Mac, but I don't know. At this rate, who's next? Trey Lance going to get? So Gary, not sure if you're wanting the next football break, but it is posted and it's actually quite full. There's only a few spots left. Well, so I figured I'd mention it in case you wanted to jump in. think there's like 4 or 5 spots left. Welcome in, Josh. Mark T, appreciate you hopping in. And good luck here on your spin. Mark is taking down the Baltimore combo of the Ravens and Orioles. All right, next spot's live. Joe, that took a long time to do 287 text. You got to send the right message. All right, Mark, taking another spot here. Congrats on the reaching the next tier in the rewards system. Should give you another coupon in there for that. All right, Jets and Yankees, not bad there. I can't say much about the Jets, but the Yankees have some potential. You had to slide some emojis in there. Appreciate it, Mark. All right, and the Steelers and Pirates unfortunately have the free pass already used, but We do have potential for Paul Skeens in the 24 box, so hopefully we can pull you a Paul Skeens rookie. All right, we got 18 spots left. We're not quite halfway, but getting close. So does anybody else think this football season's kind of wide open? There isn't that one team that's kind of standing above the rest. I feel like all the teams that are usually at the top have all kind of shown some weakness, and the fact that they could be beat. It's kind of a weird year. Welcome in, Logan. Got a multi-sport mixer. We got totally certified Prism football, Topps Chrome baseball, and Archives baseball. Each spot on the wheel, you get a football and baseball team. I gotta say, I didn't see teams be becoming the answer the Colts needed. Did I think a good quarterback there would make that team a world of difference? Yes. I just didn't think it was Daniel Jones. And I mean, I thought Anthony Richardson had some skills that make him kind of potentially a running quarterback can always win you some games, but it also can hurt you. I just remember going up to I had a work trip and we had to go to the convention center. And I think it might have been one of the weeks that he got benched last year, and there was this giant banner on one of the buildings downtown. I'm thinking like, I don't know, they put a lot of effort into getting, making him become this the central point of the Colts, and then they just quickly moved on from him. But go Daniel Jones. Welcome in, Chavez. In the, I don't know. I mean, like from what you're saying, Joe, the Giants had better receivers than the Colts. So is it coaching at this point, or is it just the offensive line giving him more time to throw? Is it Jonathan Taylor opening up the passing game because he can hurt you on the ground? I don't know. Barkley's a little. He's kind of so far this year. He's kind of been a little underwhelming. Last year he was a beast, but Barkley's kind of he's settled in a little bit. I think. Welcome in, Jamester. Welcome in, Dog Fan One. I mean, you got guys like Rico Dowdle, Javonte Williams, and a couple others have been outperforming him. Doesn't help that they're trying to get the passing game going in Philly too. And today they did. They got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown back involved into the game. Welcome back, Pop Fly. Before I look, who's he playing? No, you're not sure. I thought you were gonna say like the Bengals or someone with an easy defense. It's funny how I mean, just all the people were kind of down on the Bengals season after Burrow got hurt, and then all of a sudden Flacco goes out there and has a great Thursday night game. It's got the whole thing flipped upside down now. Old Carson Palmer. That playoff game, I think, cost me a fantasy championship if it's the same one that I'm thinking of. It was a playoff game between the Bengals and the Steelers. I think it was AJ Brown and Antonio, or AJ Green and Antonio Brown. I think one of us had one of us had the other. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. I like that. There's a local guy that comes to my table at the card show, and every season he's putting together pretty much everybody's fantasy roster, and then he awards the champion with a team set of their players that they won with. He was all nothing crazy. He's just doing like base cards, but he puts together the whole team, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So I had to look it up, Joe. The Eagles play the Giants next week. Yeah, and then they have a bye. So they play the Giants, and then they get a bye. It's kind of crazy. They played the Giants, then they played Minnesota, then they played the Giants. Yeah, that's nuts. You wouldn't expect them to be that close together. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to throw a bet down now. It's in Philly, yeah. So the Eagles have the Giants, a bye, the Packers, the Lions, and the Cowboys. Not a not an easy schedule coming up. Yeah, my son's always talking about the Barkley backward hurdle. And Chad. Wow, Barkley hasn't even hit 100 yards this season in a game. 60, 88, 46, 43, 30, 58, and 44. Welcome back, Irish. Too soon, Gary? I haven't seen his highlights yet, so. Oh. Look at that throw. Welcome in, Steve Likes Beer. Welcome in, John. You. Welcome in, guys. We have 4 blaster break, 2 football, 2 baseball, $6 combo spins. Got some good value still out there. The Bears and the Cubs, Jags, Panthers, and the St. Louis Cardinals, Falcons and Braves, Patriots, Red Sox, Giants and Mets, Vikings and Twins, Chiefs and Royals, Niners and Giants, Raiders and Athletics, all still out there. Welcome in, Flanders. Doing a multi-sport mixer. We get a football and baseball team on each spot. We're going to open 2 blasters from each sport. We got 24 archives, 25 chrome, 23 prism, and 24 certified. Welcome in, Gardner Wade. Welcome in, Johnny G. Welcome in, Tyler. Welcome in, Steph. Appreciate you hopping in, Mark. And Mark taking down the Raiders and Athletics. Nice combo there. Welcome in, Bodega. $6 football and baseball team. Welcome in, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by. We're doing a multi-sport mixer. Each spot gets you a football and baseball team, and we are opening 2 blasters from each sport. We got Archives from 24, Chrome from 25, Prism from 20, and Certified from 24. Thank you. Right, let's try something here. Let's do some $6 stasher passes and $8 C2 pick ones for anybody jumping through. Maybe that'll interest their participation. Stasher pass on every spin. Welcome in, guys. We are doing stasher pass with each spin. C2 pick one is now $8. Welcome in, Stone Sports Cards. $6 random combos. Stasher pass now with each spin. C2 pick one is 8. Welcome in, Game Day Sports Cards. Appreciate you guys stopping by. $6 combo spins. We're offering stasher passes with each spin. Ryan's in for a C2 pick one here. Appreciate it, Ryan. Let's get you some spins here. All right, that's a good start. Bears and Cubs, not a bad spot there. And you're going to get to choose between the 49ers and the Giants. So San Fran or Chicago. Okay, so for certified 24 football, so that would be the Caleb Williams. This is 23 Prism. We got 25 Topps Chrome, so that's Matt Shaw for the Cubs, and then 24 Archives. I think that's PCA, yeah, PCA rookie year. And then for the Niners and the Giants, drawing a blank. Lee. We got Ricky Pearsall. And then Hayden Birdsong in the 25. All right, Cubs. I like that choice. I think that's the better of the two. All right. Next spot's live. We have a $10 high bid currently, actually. Unfortunately. So that just matches the high. Is the wheel covering? So I thought on my screen the wheel's over here and the bid's over here, but see if I can't fix that for you guys. I've had where this is off the screen, but I haven't had it where the wheel's covering it. So I put it here. I'm afraid you guys might not be able to see the teams as much. We'll try it out. Yeah, I apologize. I've never had the wheel covering it up, but it's hard to tell what I see and what you guys see sometimes is different. Welcome in, Logan. Welcome in, Jet. Welcome in, guys. We are doing $6 spins on a 4-blaster mixer break. Each spot's going to get you a football and baseball team. Combos are listed in the show notes along with the product that we're breaking. If you guys have any other questions, just feel free to ask. All right, we are offering Stasher Pass and C2 Pick ones at a lower price than listed on the spot, so you will get Stasher Pass here. And if you hit these two teams, those are free passes, so you don't have to use your Stasher Pass. For instance, there, you don't have to use Stasher Pass. If you want to pass on the Guardians and the Browns, we can pass. And you will continue with your Stasher Pass here. Stasher Pass on the Niners and the Giants. Welcome in, Jesse. All right, passing. Vikings and Twins. I think that was a good pass. Potential for J.J. McCarthy and then some good prospects and rookies. All right, we're halfway full now, guys. Welcome in, Midwest. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. Let's do some $4 auctions here and see if we can't get some people in the room, some bidding going on, and that way I'm not holding you guys hostage all evening. $4 spin should get some people interested. Some pretty good value there on a $6 spot. Appreciate it, Gary. All right, and taking down the. It seems like those Niners and Giants want to come off the wheel. All right, Gary with the Niners spot. Next $4 spots live, guys. Welcome in. Show me your tops. Appreciate it, Scott. And the 3-team combo of the Titans, Saints, and Padres. Welcome in, Card Seeker 76. We are doing $4 spins at the moment on our multi-sport mixer. 4 blasters. You get a football and baseball team with each spin. All right, we got. I know there's only a few of you in here, but it would result in. My idea would be to run a few more auctions, maybe to a set time, and then we would turn off the high bid would go to whoever has it, and then if anybody want to do a pick your team, we could start it low, and you guys could pick some teams off the wheel. It wouldn't go for the high bid, but it would close out some more spots, and then we would just rip the card. So let's get a spin here from Mark. Giants and Mets. Of course, that idea for Gary, the Giants and Mets are now gone. Let's go, Royals. Welcome in. I believe the Royals spot is still live. If you want to take a stab at it, we're doing $4 spins. Mark's willing to trade them if you're interested, Gary. See, Gary's got the Lions, Tigers, Niners, and Giants, Dolphins, and Marlins. Welcome in, Din. All right, so here's the idea, guys. At 10:30, so we got 5 more minutes. We're gonna complete the high bid. So the high bid will go to whoever has it at 10:30, and at that point, I'll start running some pick your teams off the wheel. If you guys win the auction, you can pick a team off the wheel, and then we can try to close the break up that way. But high bid will be up until 10:30, and then the whoever has the high bid at 10:30 gets the Nationals and the Commanders. So at that point, I'll pull that sign down. That way, there's no confusion there. All right, Jesse's in for a spot. Appreciate it, Jesse. Jesse is going to take down the 3-team combo of the Jaguars, Panthers, and St. Louis Cardinals. Nice. There. Got 11 combos left on the board. Here, guys. Midwest Card Bros, welcome back. So the MLB are mixed with football teams. So we have the Texans and Astros combo, the Falcons and Braves, Patriots and Red Sox, Bengals and Reds, Chiefs and Royals, Bills and Blue Jays, Colts and White Sox, Eagles and Phillies, Chargers and Angels, Seahawks and Mariners, and then the Browns and the Guardians. Those are the 11 combos. All right, appreciate it, Midwest. All right, guys, I think we'll just keep pushing forward. We're down to 10 combos left. All right, good luck here, Midwest. Taking down the Texans and Astros. Welcome back, Pop Fly. We have 10 combos remaining. $4 spins, $6 stasher pass, and an $8 C2 pick one. Welcome in, Reyes cards. We're doing a multi-sport mixer. We have $4 spins and 10 combos left on our wheel. We have the Falcons and Braves, Patriots, Red Sox, Bengals and Reds, Chiefs and Royals, Bills, Blue Jays, Colts, White Sox, Eagles and Phillies, Chargers and Angels, Seahawks, Mariners, and the Browns and Guardians. Well, I was going to push forward. We got a couple more people buy in, Scott, but I was going to run one more. I was thinking about running one more chance for anybody to take down the high bid. But it's leaning that way, yes. Since we had Midwest and a couple other people jump in, I thought we might have been able to close it down, but it's kind of stalled out again. So one last auction. This will be your last chance for the high bid, and then we're going to take this down, and then we'll offer up if anybody wants to do PYT off the board, but the high bid's going to be locked at that point. All right. So last chance at the high bid, and then we'll do some PYTs to close it out. Or if nobody wants PYTs, we can go ahead and rip. It's not a big deal. All right, so Scott, you have the Nationals and the Commanders. So we're going to go ahead and pull that off. Now we don't have that. We can see if anybody wants to do any pick your teams. All right, so we'll start them at 4. If you guys see something on the wheel you want, let me know. Take down the auction, and we'll get you a team that you pick, and then we can do the break. So if anybody wants the Falcons and Braves, Patriots and Red Sox, Bengals and Reds, Chiefs, Royals, Bills, Blue Jays, Colts, White Sox, Eagles and Phillies, Chargers, Angels, Seahawks, Mariners, Browns, and Guardians. All right, I think I know where you're going with this one, Scott. Taking on the Combo here. Okay, Colts and White Sox. He says, hold on now. All right, next spot's live. Anybody wants a $4 combo here? Pick your team. We have the Philly combo, the KC combo, Boston combo, Atlanta combo. And then we got Bills, Blue Jays, Colts and White Sox, Chargers, Angels. There's Dog Fan. We're doing pick your team to close this one out, Dog Fan. Falcons and Braves are available if you want them. Just take down the auction. All right, taking on the Pats and the Red Sox. Okay, gotcha. Let me skip that one on there for you. Patriots and Red Sox. All right, we're down to 8 spots left. Oh yeah, so we're doing pick your team to close out the break. Start them off at $4, and we have the Kansas City spot left. If you're interested. All right, Falcons and Braves here. Chance to grab the Royals and the Chiefs for $4. Just trying to get this one closed down. All right, get you down for the Chiefs and the Royals here. Appreciate you coming back and hopping in. Yeah. Oh, no, I see what you weren't talking to me. You're welcome for the tag, but not the unnecessary bit. All right, we got 6 teams left. Not sure we have any interest here. These are some of the lower end teams. We got Colts, White Sox, Browns, Guardians, Seahawks, Mariners, Chargers, Angels. Probably the Eagles and Phillies, maybe the best team left. All right, Chargers and Angels. All right, taking down the Seattle combo. All right, anybody interested in closing us out for 10? Last 4 combos for 10. All right, the Eagles. All right, 3 combos left. $3 each. We got Bills, Blue Jays. We got Browns and Guardians, and Colts and the White Sox. Okay, you said you really did went the Colts this time. Okay. Not a problem. All right, we have Bills, Blue Jays, and then the Browns and the Guardians. All right, there's a closeout. We'll do $5 for 4 teams. That'll close out the break. Browns, Guardians, Bills, Blue Jays for $5. We'll give it a couple minutes. If not, we'll go ahead and rip $5 to close this out. If anybody wants to grab 4 teams for $5. Got it pinned at the bottom. Here's your chance of some more Deshaun Watsons, Gary. Oh, he's all over those Deshaun's. Appreciate it, Gary. All right, here are the teams before we go ahead and start the break. Let me get the wheel off of here. Don't need that anymore. All right. Appreciate the support tonight, guys. It's been a little weird night. Sometimes you'll have the slower traffic on the breaks, but we'll try to push through and not leave you guys hanging too long with the fill. Try to get creative so we can still break. All right. Gary, you close this out. You want to start with football or baseball? All right, baseball it is. All right, 24 archives. Yep, good luck, everyone. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archives. Recently retired Clayton Kershaw. The captain, Derek Jeter. First black border is Shea Langoliers for the Athletics. We have a Wyatt Langford rookie for the Rangers. Going out to Scott. Ariel Rodriguez, Luis Arias, and Ezekiel Tofar. Blake Snell, Bryce Harper, Royce Lewis, Justin Steele, Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, black border for the Astros, Jarren Duran, and Matt Olson. Alex Rodriguez, Don Mattingly, Willie Castro, Nolan Arenado, Corey Seager on the foil, Francisco Lindor on the Wrecking Crew, Jordan Beck rookie, and Jackson Holiday rookie. Jared Jones, Christian Scott, Roger Clemens, Dave Winfield, black border Cole Reagans for the Royals, Max Schumann rookie, a Rosarina, and Bo Bichette. Trevor Story, Javier Baez, Ricky Henderson, Charlie Blackmon, Jackson Holiday on the new breed, Monte Irwin, Ted Williams, and Clase. Couple Jackson Holiday rookies. Going out to Mark. Grayson Rodriguez, Kyron Paris, black border Yandy Diaz for the Rays, Benintendi, Ozzy Albies, Noelvi Marte rookie, Cedric Mullins, and Kevin Pillar. Yuki Matsui, Marco Luciano, Andrew Abbott rookie, Jung-Hoo Lee rookie, Mr. World Series Will Smith, Own the Game Aaron Judge, nice one for the Yankees. Going out to Mark. Then we got Nick Gonzalez and Austin Wells. All right, time for the Topps Chrome. There's our Topps Chrome empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shane McClanahan. James Wood on the throwback rookie for the Nationals. Going out to Scott. On the high bid, Tyler O'Neill, Ray Wave, and Anthony Volpe. Wyatt Langford. Gilbert Diaz. Keter Montero, rookie Ray Wave. Christian Campbell, rookie. And then we have Manea Elsefia. Mackenzie Gore. Nestor Cortez. Nolan Gorman. I'm thinking that is one of the image variations. Let's check the code on the back. 426. It is not. 426. Just a refractor. Marco Luciano, and then we have a Sepia of Rafi Devers. Lawrence Butler. Matt Shaw, rookie. We have Prism Refractor, Luis Castillo. Brandon Lockridge. Luis Arias. Future Stars, Jackson Merrill. Ray Wave for the Yankees, Max Fried. Ty France. And Eugenio Suarez on the Sepia. I do top load all the refractors, if you guys are wondering. Carlos Narvaez. Connor Wong on the Ray Wave. Purple. Speckle. All right, we got some color here. Keter Montero on the rookie. And our purple speckle is going to the Phillies. And it is an auto. Rookie auto. Tyler Phillips to 299. And he even inscribed his number on there. That's pretty cool. Congrats on that, dog fan. Purple speckle. Tyler Phillips. Luis Severino. Yankees on the refractor. Image variation. Paul Goldschmidt. That second spot's usually the image variation. Who had the Yankees? Mark. That's not an IG? It's not. 426. We do get more color, though. Brady Basso. Blu-ray wave to 150. For the Athletics, going to Mark Wall, Clayton Kershaw, and Bryce Harper Sepia. No, that's right. It's if the second card is a refractor, you get a color or another hit behind it. That's right, which is the blue. That's actually pretty good. 2 colors in 1 box. All right, time for some football. All right, 23 Prism. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jonathan Taylor. Marquise Brown. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the orange laser. And then Jordan Brooks. Matthew Stafford. Tuli Tuipulotu. Cam Akers, orange laser for the Vikings, and then Ricky Williams. Actually, we got a patch card here. Let me get a sleeve and top loader ready for that. All right, Preston Smith. Kid Reporter on the back. Kayvon Thibodeau. Orange laser. Chris Rodriguez Jr. for the Commanders. And our patch card is a Breece Hall Premier Jerseys for the Jets. Astros and Texans, not yet. Hopefully we can get some CJ Stroud out of these last couple packs for you. Kelsey, Jonathan Mingo rookie. We have orange laser for the Bengals, Joe Burrow. And then a Kenny Pickett fireworks. Yeah, nice Burrow there. Kirby Joseph. Trey Hendrickson. Orange laser for the Rams, Deshaun Johnson. And Jamal Adams. Jordan Love. Actually, you know what? For the Astros, there was a black border Kyle Tucker out of the archives. Christian Gonzalez. We have silver Deshaun Johnson rookie for the Rams. That's the true silver. And then we get the Jameson Winston. All right, time for the totally certified. One, two, three, four, five, 6 packs. All right, Jacob Cowing on the rookie. Michael Penix Jr., rookie. Cooper Kupp and Josh Allen. Well, that's pretty cool. Xavier Worthy on the Portraits rookie for the Chiefs, going out to Irish. Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, and then Austin Eckler. Keelan Robinson, Stephon Diggs, Daniel Jones. And I think it's weird, like, this Diggs has no foil. Eckler's got a nice little foil, and then the Daniel Jones has the foil. It's weird how those come out a little different. And then you got Nick Chubb. What's going on, Joey? Intriguing players, Max Crosby. Joe Milton, rookie for the Patriots. Khalil Mack. And Derrick Henry. Ray Davis for the Bills. Brock Bowers on the color. There we go, Raiders. Nice hit there from Mark Wall. Brock Bowers, purple rookie. Breece Hall. And then we have Tony Pollard. I guess it's a purple kind of break. Dunze on the Franchise Foundation rookie for the Bears. Scary Terry on the purple. Tua. And James Cook. All right, guys, we will recap the hits for you guys. Appreciate the support as always. And I will have these out tomorrow as well. So all the breaks from this weekend will be out in the morning. We got Connor Wong, Ray Wave, Paul Goldschmidt, Refractor, Brady Basso, Blue Ray Wave to 150 on the rookie, Bryce Harper, Cephia, Jackson Merrill, Max Fried, Ray Wave, Eugenio Suarez, Matt Shaw, base rookie, Castillo on the Prism, Rafi Devers, Cephia, Gorman on the Refractor, Keeter Montero, Ray Wave, Sean Manea, Tyler O'Neill, James Wood, throwback rookie, Andrew Abbott, Jung-Hoo Lee, Aaron Judge, Yandy Diaz, Black Border, Noelvi Marte, Jackson Holiday, New Breed, Cole Reagans, Corey Seager, Francisco Lindor, Jackson Holiday, Kyle Tucker, Shea Langoliers, Wyatt Langford, and the big hit for the baseball break, Tyler Phillips, Purple Speckle Auto, rookie to 299 on the. And for the football side, Foundations, Rome Odunze, Terry McLaurin, Purple, Intriguing Players, Max Crosby, Joe Melton, rookie, Portraits, Xavier Worthy, Michael Penix Jr., Franchise Foundation, Deshaun Johnson on the True Silver and the Orange Laser, Joe Burrow on the Orange, Kenny Pickett Fireworks, Chris Rodriguez Orange, Premier Jerseys, Breece Hall, Cam Akers, Minka Fitzpatrick, and a purple Brock Bowers rookie. All right. I'll be back on Wednesday with a 3 Bowman Chrome break. If we get enough people bookmark the show, we'll do a pick your team. But as of now, we're going to do $8 random teams unless we get some bookmarks on the stream. So make sure to bookmark that if you guys don't mind. All right, let's get a raid going. All right, we're going to go visit Pete.